Well, I'm very reasonable. That's Fred. That's all the LDBC.
Summertime. Let 'em breathe. Too much heat. Summertime. Let 'em breathe. Let 'em breathe. Too much.
So, as the consensus would say, fuck that. Yo, you know what? Deontae Wilder, Tyson Fury trilogy sounds disgusting. That sounds horrible. That sounds like one of the worst things that can happen. And the reason being is because after Deontae Wilder, not looking past Luis Ortiz, but see through Luis Ortiz, punch through Luis Ortiz, put him in the back of the ambulance. Once again, I mean, once he gets rid of Luis Ortiz, Uncle Ortiz, however you want to call him, you know, next stop is Tyson Fury. And on that journey, matter of fact, that process, because it's no longer a journey, it's a process. A journey is forever. Process when you get to and you attack goals. So along this process, Deontay Wilder will stop Tyson Fury, and there will be no need for a motherfucking trilogy. You know, Bob Arum can spit out a trilogy and talk about a trilogy, whatever. Speaking, when I first heard the news, the title got me thinking like, damn, Wilder really don't want to become undisputed. But then I had to read between the lines and read the article myself and say, I knew better than that. Ain't no need for no trilogy. There's no need for no, you know what I'm saying? We happy the rematch is happening so close to when it's happening, as opposed to far down the line. But with that being said, Wilder versus Fury 2, the rematch. Wilder's gonna stop Fury this time, and it's not gonna be a need for a trilogy because we still got that goal in hand. And that goal is the undisputed champ at heavyweight. You know, I think Andy Ruiz is gonna stop Anthony Joshua once again, second go round, and then hopefully we have undisputed champ at the end of 2020. And, you know, we can continue on and push forward the narrative that we always push forward was undisputed. One face, one name, one champion, one man, and that's the Bomb Squad. I'm not so much here for the news and the back and forth on, yeah, man, you heard about the trilogy. They trying to have a trilogy. They trying to start. Listen, at the end of the day, if you can't get the Andy Ruiz fight, if he somehow loses a belt or drops the belt or whatever the case may be, because I'm pretty sure he's going to beat him, give Dillian White the shot. You know, Eddie Hearn is in the mix, talking about Dillian White is fighting. I forgot the guy's name, but I'm rooting for the other guy. Dillian White is fighting somebody for an interim title to be the mandatory for Deontay Wilder. And if Dillian White gets a shot, we're going to see what Dillian White is made of. And then we'll wipe out the whole UK roster as far as champions who they think that could beat Wilder. You have Fury out of here. You have Joshua already got obliterated. And you have Dillian White. You know what I'm saying? After Dillian White, is no more you can talk about. So with that being said, a trilogy, nah, we're not going to see a trilogy. It sounds good, you know what I'm saying? It sounds good for titles and clickbait and to get people to read your story, but it sounds good. What's going to happen in the ring is a total different thing. Tyson Fury, salute for the rematch. You know what I'm saying? Some people say he won't get to the rematch. He's going to motherfucking skip the rematch, but I highly doubt that. I want to see that fight come true. Bob Arum and Al Heyman is working. You know what I'm saying? Bob Arum may be behind the scenes kissing Al Heyman's ass now for talking all that shit, or maybe just part of a scheme. But at the end of the day, that sounds good. It's good for the sport. We need it. We need all promoters working together, and we need to see Crawford versus Spence. I heard that's being talked about behind the scenes now that Arum and Heyman is doing business, so that's great news. So to tag along that, we're going to see what holds in the near future. We're going to see in a couple days, couple weeks what news comes out, and you know, we'll see about that. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Trilogy, get the fuck out of here. We're going to have the rematch. Wilder stops Fury, and we're going to move to the next level. Everything is still a sport. So it's my sportsmanship award. Spin the comment section, and just like that, famous.
Damn, look at your eyes, rather be blind. Look at you twice, look at your height. Easy to scoop, your first name is Ice. Time is now, time in the night. Hand on my chest, giving me life. Gripping the hair, tight as a vice. Laying you down, lay down a pipe. Stop on the ground, then reach heights.
I've been sweet as this beat. Got a whole nation with me. Bent over again, waist deep. Chalk on my arms to the teeth. I got it down to a T. Got A on my teeth. Handcuffs, she popping a plate.